Welcome back to Spending Time with Gregory. Guys, I'm at the third part of this journey here. We started the path of serenity all the way on Atlantic Boulevard. We came through the Everglades, all the way through the Everglades. I call that the path of resilience. We came all the way to 27th. Now we came all the way to down 27 to 75, and you can see behind me, it's going right into Sawgrass Expressway again, and we're gonna run that right back to Atlantic Boulevard, and I'm gonna call that the path of self-discipline. The path of self-discipline, guys. And I'm feeling pretty good today. You know, thank you guys for going on this journey with me. You know, it feels good to be able to get on the bicycle and ride the Everglades all the way around, you know, and think about my personal journey of self-discipline, guys. Self-discipline, how I had to, you see in my videos, or at the front of my video, it says Institute of Human Behavior. I had to change my behavior, and that goes along with self-discipline. And integrity is the same thing. You know, what are you doing when nobody's looking at, when nobody's around, when nobody's, you know, watching you? What are you doing, guys? And I take a look at myself, Greg. What do you do when nobody's watching you? What kind of self-discipline do you have? You know, I fall short now. Yeah, I fall short. I do things that, you know, I'm not supposed to do, you know, and I work on those things on a day-to-day basis. I work on changing things about myself. I work on, you know, things I need to do for myself, guys, you know, and if I can encourage you, you know, the people that watch my videos or enjoy watching my videos, to work on self-discipline, guys. Like I said, you know, we started the path of serenity, moved around. Serenity, when I'm out in the Everglades, I get serenity, you know, I get peace of mind. You know, I'm out here, you know, I think about a lot of things that have went on in my life, and that's the serenity I get out of here, you know, and I get exercise at the same time, and I feel good. Now, the resilience came in when just last week I was in my bed, sick. I left work early. I couldn't work. You know, I was down. People were telling me, Greg, go to the doctor. You know, you're not feeling well, you know. But I was resilient, guys. I overcame that illness, and I'm out here today, and I rode my bike all the way around the Everglades, and I'm still not done. I still got to go, you know, a few miles, and I feel good, and I know I'm going to make it to the end. And at the same time, self-discipline. What's that mean to me? Self-discipline. Self-discipline to me is, you know, staying vigilant with how I treat people, you know, how I live my life, you know, what am I doing to better myself? You know, today, when I woke up this morning, I had a 5-page paper to write, and I sat down and I did the research needed to work on that paper, and I felt good sitting there educating myself, doing something to better myself, and that to me was a little bit of self-discipline, you know. And tomorrow I go to my internship and I spend the day there helping people, and that's what I do. I try to help people on a day-to-day basis, guys, and I feel good doing it. And that's the discipline part of this self-discipline part of my life today. You know, the bugs are starting to bite me out here. It's getting late, it's getting dark, and you don't want to be out here when it gets dark, especially in the Everglades. So I'm gonna try to get on this bicycle and make my way to Atlantic. It's a long ride, it's a long trip, but I can do it. You know, you can see the highway behind me. Guys, I encourage you guys, if you want to take this trip with me sometimes, just get in my inbox, send me a message, say, hey Greg, I want to take that bike ride with you out there in the Everglades. And you know, it's scenic, it's nice. You see alligators, you see birds, you see all kinds of different stuff. You see airboats, you see all kinds of things out here, guys. But like I said, the bugs are starting to bite me. They're bothering me right now. But I encourage you guys to continue to watch my videos, subscribe to my videos. You know, I was talking to a lady earlier this week, and she was saying, Greg, you know, I'm watching your videos, and I'm waiting to get to the kicker, the something that's gonna grab me, you know. And what's gonna grab you in my videos is self-discipline, life experience, enjoying life, you know, making changes, Institute of Human Behavior, changing your behavior, doing things different, you know, doing things outside the box, you know, just changing everything about what's going on in your life. That's the kicker to me. That's the kicker to me. You're not gonna get some, you know, me wrestling alligators or me diving in the water to swim with sharks. You know, that's not how that's not where spending time with Gregory wants to go. Spending time with Gregory wants to encourage people to live a better life, you know, come out from the trenches, you know, come out from the dirt, you know, come out from the, you know, from the bottom, you know, realize that, you know, you have a choice in life to do better things in life, to be a better person, you know, to reach heights, you know, where it doesn't take a whole lot of money. It just takes real good choices. Make real good choices, guys, and enjoy life. You know, I've had the opportunity to spend a lot of money in my life. You know, that really didn't make me happy. You know, being out here, riding my bicycle, you know, being with friends, you know, going on my boat and fishing, you know, riding out in the Everglades and doing, you know, like nice things out here was enjoyable to me. I enjoyed that more than anything. Going to work and enjoying the people that I work with, you know, realizing that I'm not the only one with issues. I'm not the only one with problems. Everybody has issues. Everybody has problems. It's the choices that you make to make changes in your life, to do different things. Now, today, I do different things. I make better choices. You know, I spend my time with people that I want to spend my time with. I enjoy life. I enjoy spending time with Gregory. That's what I want you guys to do. Enjoy spending time with Gregory. You know, make the best of it. You know, thank you for spending these videos, these 3-part video series with me. Guys, watch my videos, subscribe, and see you guys on my next video.